Alright, Victorum Gaming fans and Blood Red Skies fans, we're back with another unboxing for you guys today. We're going to take a look at a really good plane for the Americans, the P51-D Mustang. It's a great plane to start with for the Americans as well, and we'll cover that here in just a bit. But first, we're going to get the box open for you guys, get all the contents out, and then we'll continue on. Alright, we're back. We got everything opened up here, and as normal, we get our cardboard here, which contains some boom chits, activation tokens, range ruler, the discs for the pilots themselves, which go on the bases, of course. And as normal, you get 4 of the 2, 2 of the 4, and then on the reverse side, everything's a pilot skill 3. No decals in this kit either. We do get some stickers, so you got that. The planes are already kind of cool, so pre-colored blue plastic here, but nonetheless, definitely, of course, going to look better once they're all fully painted up. But again, really good detail. These are plastic as well, so some of the planes are resin, and then some are actually a metal as well still. But again, really good detail there. So as normal, you get 6 of those, and then the plane itself. So let's take a look at that real quick. So the traits for the plane, it has 2 actually: great dive and deep pockets, and just a fantastic plane for late war. Firepower 2, maneuver 2, and speed 9. This thing is just ridiculously fast. And then the real speed is 443 miles an hour there. And points cost on these bad boys, they will set you back 46 points a piece there before you get into pilot skill. And it's a 1944 plane, so again, good late war plane to jump in if you're just starting with the Americans and you want something that's pretty good overall, and just fairly forgiving as well. Just great stats all around. That being said, you are going to be, because of the high points cost in the plane, you're definitely going to be playing smaller forces in general. So assuming, of course, you're playing 500 points, but decent pilot skills will set you back even further. So on average, you're looking at like 4 planes or so, if you're running an ace, for example. Now you could go lower pilot skill and maybe squeeze in that extra plane, but again, going to make things a little bit tougher on yourself. But the stats, the base stats here are definitely good as well, so that could be an option. So moving on, so you get 3 of the deep pockets and 3 of the great dive. So great dive again is you play it on a plane with this trait, burning advantage to dive. Add the plane's max move instead of 6 when burning to dive. So you actually get to move 9 inches there, which is really good, as opposed to the normal 6. Then deep pockets. So in reaction to a deep pockets squadron receiving a boom chit, and basically it's just disregarded. So really good stuff there. So and then basically the flavor text behind it, right? So large fuel tanks and deep ammo reserves massively increased endurance in combat. So a really good thing to have. So just a little bit of even extra protection there, just to avoid boom chits. So good stuff. Then we go doctrine, theater, and the generic ace skill. So we get high altitude performance, and basically get a bonus great climb out of that. On an advantage friendly plane using the outmaneuver pilot action, the pilot gets +2 to their skill attempt for that, so always good. Clear skies is pretty cool too, so if you don't want as many clouds basically in the scenario, you want to make it a little bit harder for maybe the opponent to go into the clouds to hide, this lets you take up to 2 clouds off the table at the start of the game. So depending on where those are placed, that's actually a pretty cool ability in some of the scenarios. That there's a lot of thought maybe that can go into that too, just to potentially give yourself an advantage. And then overshoot is the sort of generic ace skill here, but basically on a friendly ace, and then roll a pilot test. If it succeeds, the ace may move his aircraft between a quarter and half speed. So some interesting things there. So basically hitting the brakes and hoping they'll fly right by. So pretty good stuff overall there. But yeah, the Mustang is just a great plane. And in our little series here of recent unboxings, we've kind of covered different planes, different eras, and just all great sort of starters for their factions. So, starting here with the Mustang, right? This is a great late war plane to get into, especially, again, of course, if you want to start Americans. You can't really go wrong with the Mustang. It is a little on the pricey side, but again, you get a whole lot of just great plane for that cost. Again, stat-wise, just really great. There's, speed 9 is really the highest you're going to get, unless you get into the jets and stuff like that. But firepower wise, it's no slouch, and maneuverability wise, it's not as maneuverable as some of the most maneuverable things out there, but it's it's just rock solid. So, and having two positive traits is good too. So, pretty good overall. So, and again, a great late war start. If you're starting the Americans, down the road we'll look at other eras for each of the factions as well. But again, the P51D here, the Mustang, very, very good to start with. Similarly, we talked about the Yak, the early version of the Yak 1 there. So, it's a great early war starter for the Soviets. And again, these types of plans that we're talking about here, just especially if you're still learning the rules, it's a great way to, again, start these factions, master the plane, get experience with it, know what works, and develop your skills and stuff like that. Then you can look at things like getting aces for those planes, and then moving on to other planes, and gradually building up your skills with all the different planes available for a faction, and really getting just a deeper understanding of the various tactics and strategies you can employ with the game. And obviously your access to cards and other things like that will grow as well. But if you're just starting Americans, like I said, this is good here. The Zeros, of course, a great one for the Japanese and very iconic to start with. The 109s for the Germans, Spitfires, early Spitfires, if you want to start early war with the Brits. And so just overall really, really good stuff. So cannot recommend the P51 Mustang enough. So hope you guys enjoyed our little unboxing that we had here for you. If you could, get us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already, and then stay tuned for more Blood Red Skies content. We've working on some more battle reports for you guys, so hopefully those will be up soon. Looking to get at least 2 or 3 more here in the near future for you. So, and with some of our newer plans and factions that we've picked up. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys in the next one.